Why human ships always travel alone, the moment space raiders found out. Chapter 1 Easy Prey. The Jakari raiders hunted the shipping lanes like wolves. They thrived on fat convoys, freighters clustered for safety, warships too slow to protect every vessel. So when they saw the human ship, they laughed. It was alone. No escorts. No fleet. Just a single freighter, old hull markings, its transponder signaling sole trade vessel, Argo. The raiders licked their fangs. A single ship, their leader snarled. Humans are fools. Chapter 2 The Approach. The raiders swept in with 6 attack craft, weapons primed. They fired a warning burst across the Argo's bow. Human vessel, cut your engines. Surrender your cargo. Resist, and we'll reduce you to dust. There was silence. Then a calm human voice replied. Copy that. Stand by. The raiders jeered. No begging, no fear, just cold indifference. Rip them apart, their leader ordered. Chapter 3 The First Surprise. As the raiders closed, the Argo's hull shifted. Plates folded away, revealing hidden batteries. Railguns extended like claws. And then the ship moved. Freighters weren't supposed to move like that. The Argo twisted, rolled, and unleashed fire that tore through 2 raider craft before they could even blink. The survivors screamed in shock. It's a warship. No, disguised. Chapter 4 The Trap. The Argo wasn't just armed. It was patient. The humans let the raiders think they were predators. And then, at the perfect moment, they showed their teeth. A missile streaked out, guided with terrifying precision. Another raider vessel blossomed into fire. Retreat! Retreat, their leader shouted. But retreat wasn't an option. The Argo was faster than any freighter should have been, cutting off their escape, herding them like prey. Chapter 5 The Boarding. The last 3 raider ships tried to scatter. One managed to limp away with engines burning. The other 2 found themselves locked by tractor beams, dragged toward the Argo's waiting bay. The raiders expected interrogation. Prison. Maybe execution. What they got was worse. Humans in black armor stormed aboard, weapons raised. They moved like shadows, silent and precise. Every shot was measured. Every strike was lethal. The raiders dropped their weapons almost instantly. Chapter 6 The Lesson. In the holding cells, the raider captain snarled at his captors. You can't travel like this forever. Sooner or later, your ships will fall. No species sails alone. The human commander tilted his head, expression unreadable. That's where you're wrong, he said softly. We don't need convoys. We don't need escorts. One ship is enough. The raider spat. Lies. Why risk it? The commander leaned closer. Because convoys make sense for prey. We're not prey. Chapter 7 The Escapee. The single raider ship that fled limped back to Jakari space. Its surviving crew screamed of the horror they had seen. One ship destroyed us. One ship hunted us like animals. Humans don't travel in packs, they travel alone because they can. The Jakari warlords laughed at first. Then they saw the wreckage of their lost ships, burnt-out husks delivered back by human hands, floating like warnings at the edge of their territory. And no one laughed again. Chapter 8 The Council Reacts. The Galactic Council called an emergency session. Humans don't convoy, the Oriolan ambassador whispered. Impossible, hissed the Veyron delegate. Traveling alone is suicide. But the recordings were clear. One human freighter had annihilated a raider fleet. The Roxian elder shook his head slowly. They travel alone, he said, because a single ship carries the fury of an entire fleet. Chapter 9 The Pattern Emerges. Over the following months, other raiders tested humanity. A lone medical ship here. A cargo hauler there. Every time, the result was the same. The helpless vessels became predators. Raiders vanished. Wrecks floated in silence. Survivors babbled about impossible defenses, hidden weapons, soldiers who killed without hesitation. The galaxy learned the truth: humans never needed convoys. Each ship was a trap, bait for the arrogant, death for the greedy. Chapter 10: The Human Explanation. When pressed, the human envoy gave only a cryptic answer. "Why do we travel alone?" he repeated, smiling faintly. "Because it's more efficient. One ship, one crew, one mission. And if trouble finds us..." His smile faded, eyes turning hard. "We make sure no one ever tries again." Epilogue: The Raiders Whisper. Among raiders and pirates, a new saying spread like wildfire. Never touch a lone human ship. If you see one, run. Because the Jakari learned the truth the hard way. Humans didn't need convoys. They were the convoy.